I have blood orange cider ready for this wonderful, wonderful moment. That's best way to put that, wouldn't you think?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, I know you've been quite stressed lately, and I hope everything goes well. And I know FIFA's been fucking you over recently as well.
God, Benny, I've got it sitting in front of me right now on the SBC page, and I want to watch my controller for the TV, man.
Oh, man.
Honestly.
I think you need to get one of those.
Custom controller as well.
I think you need to get one of those.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Controller.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's hot. Man. I never realized I was into controllers. Oh, this is going to be a great one. Right. Welcome, everybody, to the number one podcast never. It's called Lounging Out. I have been wanting to do a podcast show for years, and I'm not good at podcasts, so it's basically a podcast show where we talk a bunch of bullshit and have a good laugh, basically. That's probably the best way to put that.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's always a topic, but it doesn't mean to say that we'll stick to that topic.
Exactly. But we do have special buttons if we don't stick to that topic. Let's just say that. And I will let you know as well, these will be exported to YouTube, but not only that, they will be exported to the official SoundCloud, which has actually been made, and you can listen to the music. I posted up the intro track, the countdown track, and all that lot. So if you just click here, it'll take you straight there. So hopefully, hopefully it'll be up and it don't muck me around. That's probably the best way to put that.
You may see my head down for a sec, because I'm posting this link everywhere, bro.
Oh,
everywhere.
you legend.
I'm even
Soothsayer.
putting a post on my TikTok.
Ah, you legend. Thank you. Alright, Sooth. Hope all is well. Welcome to Lounging Out. So like I said, it's going to sound really weird when it's like an audio track on SoundCloud, but who the fuck cares? And yes, everybody, my guest co-host for the first podcast, episode 1. This is his link. It is Mr. Gamer. He was recently playing FIFA and getting fucked over on FIFA.
Yeah, know as if I'm proud of FIFA. Look at you, you almost choked on that there.
Yeah, because I was waiting for that, you fucker. Oh, I believe this is going to be one hell of a podcast.
You believe that, and I believe in Joe Henry. We're good.
Hey, I've always believed in him, even before he had the blonde hair. I still have a photo of him as well, which is great.
What was it, black or brown hair that he had?
Oh, he had brown
ICW?
hair. Yeah, it was WCPW True Destiny, and he was facing Drew Galloway for the WCPW World Heavyweight title.
Didn't they two transition from business to business pretty much together up until the WWE exchange?
Oh yeah.
Because they went through. Because I remember when Joe Hendry first came to TNA, Drew Galloway was just leaving, but they came into ICW together, WCPW together. Who else now? They went through every company now.
They went through quite a
They went
lot.
through about 4 or 5 companies together because they were in Japan as well, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
Sure.
I believe, like that man gets around, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm probably going to push this button now. I'm saying it now, we've gone off topic. I think we're going to, try and get on topic. So let's see how this goes. Also, can any of you hear the background music? I love how it went from hardcore rock by me to smooth jazz.
Aye, very smooth.
Smooth and sexy. So guys,
as sexy as Gangnam Style.
hey, Gangnam Style's legit. So yeah, fucking sigh, legendary. So guys, so the first topic, of course, you picked it. It's retro gaming, which is way up my alley, by the way. Just want to point that out.
Yeah, damn straight.
So I'm gonna say it. What have been your favorite retro games?
Oh, well, I've instantly got to talk about the Lord of the Rings PS2 games.
Oh man,
They were ridiculously good. I mean,
those
the
were
Fellowship of the Ring was
legit.
terrible, right? But the minute you walked into Two Towers, the game changed.
I always think with those sort of games, oh, the first game's never good, but then the second game comes out, oh, why wasn't this the first one?
Exactly, because Fellowship was so bad, you were running around as a hobbit getting absolutely lost. You didn't know what to do. You could barely make your way to Bree without the game glitching on you. You know?
That's true. I actually
Like, I
love
got sick of that.
That's the beauty about retro games as well. Some of the glitches are just ridiculously stupid, but they're so funny.
Oh, they are. Did you ever play the first version of The Hobbit?
Yes, actually I did.
Oh,
The
God,
glitches
that's
on there.
bad.
Oh, the glitches on there were phenomenally bad. They were
It's like
absolutely.
when you get stuck in Osgiliath and Return of the King. And you're going running your way along and you're trying to follow Gollum and you realise you're about to be caught by the Nazgul, so you try and get under this little ledge type thing that has a small roof hanging off it. And as I'm trying to get onto the ledge, I'm half hanging off the ledge and half hanging on, and I cannot get back round. I'm just stuck against this wall with half my feet hanging off. And remember, Sam's a fat hobbit. Right?
He is a fat hobbit.
Like, here, Gollum, stupid fat hobbit. You know?
That wasn't a line. That wasn't a line in the movie. That was just him just being genuinely honest.
No, he did say that in the movie because he said that when he was
No,
shooting
again,
the rabbit and...
That wasn't just a line in the movie. He was just being genuinely honest.
Oh, that's true. That is very true. Very true. Stupid fat hobbit. I love that line.
Oh,
But it was just, I just thought Sam was going to fall because he was that big of a character. I was like, how are you even stuck there? Never mind getting back out and... Like, oh, God.
you know
He
what?
killed me in that level.
You know what now? Just because you are completely talking completely off topic on that, I'm pushing this.
That's right, everyone. The guest has completely
Hey,
lost
I'm
it.
talking about the video games. That's alright. Just get me off like that. How dare you?
I'm terrible.
How dare
I'm
you do so?
terrible. No, I think like when it comes to retro gaming, when it comes to glitches, you ever played Driver 3?
Yes.
That game, as good as it was, the glitches were unbelievably fucking stupidly great. They were so good. I can't remember one of them, but I remember where like I was coming down a hill on like in the car, and I glitched into the fence, and the car was like you could see it like actually glitching into it, and then it started shaking, and then it flew up in the air, Team Rocket Star, and I'm like, oh, this game's a masterpiece.
But the way you would have shot up, man, it would have reminded you of Team America when they used to shoot the ships up and stuff.
Oh yeah,
They
definitely.
used to quickly take off and that. You're just like, Team America, fuck you.
Love that. Okay.
Brilliant games though, Driver though. I remember playing that on the
Driver.
PS1.
I remember that got me so
You know how you got stuck in the
infuriated.
parking lot, you know, and you could never get out because you had to do all the skills and stuff.
The
but-
bloody tutorial mission. You know, that was the tutorial mission. Driver to me was the Ninja Gaiden of driving games. And we all know how incredibly fucking hard those are.
Oh, don't.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
don't. I mean, driving games for me. I mean, I was always into like Crash Nitro Kart.
Ah, yes.
Crash Nitro Kart. You've been seeing me playing that recently as well.
Yes, actually, I saw you play the. Was it the? Was it the original? Or was it the?
That's the original Crash Nitro Kart.
Nice, you're playing the good one.
Literally, like, because that I think it was that and Crash Team Racing. I think that's the only game that actually had a storyline.
Yes. I do like Crash Team Racing. I mean, I have to say that was one of my favourite karters by far.
Yeah, I mean, but if you look at Crash Team Racing and then Crash Nitro Kart, they just stole each other's fucking maps.
Yeah, but if you see them, yeah, but like Nitro Fueled was basically, oh, let's just take both games and make it one.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Pretty much.
and I'm like, yeah, even though you remake the games and that, I still hold retro games to my heart. You know, and like, I absolutely love it when I go to like markets and you just see the old games, the old consoles.
Yeah, like car boot sales and stuff.
Oh, car boots are the best.
I love a car boot sale, bro.
It's like
I really do.
like as soon as you see retro games there, that's it. You are like a kid in a candy store. That is on the
Yeah,
money.
well, now that obviously I've got the capture card as well, I see your fascination. I understand it. Like as I said, I want to get a Nintendo Wii set up. How cool would it be to watch bowling with like a group of like 4 people in the one stream just taking the absolute mick out of the old Wii?
Oh
Come on.
man, I've been requested so much to play Wii Sports. I'm like, yeah,
Get the tennis out, man. Play
Yeah.
doubles with both your characters hitting at the same time from one controller.
it's
You
like,
know?
yeah, I'm playing with myself, literally.
Literally. Do you remember the times that you used to just swing it back and forth and your characters would go mental?
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Tell you
So
what.
what was your favourite GTA back in the day then?
Oh man. Okay, so I'm torn between number 1 and number 3. And San Andreas is on that list, most definitely. San Andreas is a
I was
fucking
about to say, I'm surprised you never
masterpiece.
mentioned that, but yeah.
San Andreas is a
Definitely.
masterpiece. But I tell you what, GTA 3, I absolutely loved that. I love playing the crap out of that game. It's just because, like, you know, yeah, you are a silent character. You're like it's Liberty City. It's the past and all that. Like, well, it's the New York. It's basically New York. Come on, there you go. And I think what I loved about GTA 3 the most was probably Chatterbox. I think Chatterbox is probably the game where no, it's that radio thing. Like, I want to do something mad with that when I get my first car. I want to actually download Chatterbox and just blast it in the speakers. And everybody's like, what the fuck is he listening to?
I want to actually ask you, by the way, about a specific PS2 game that I don't know if you ever played. Did you ever hear of a game called Spartan Total Warrior?
No.
Oh, bro, what a game. What a game.
It sounds interesting, and it's Spartans, and I'm happy with that.
It was literally you playing as a guy, right, that was a Spartan warrior, and you were the last of the Spartans.
Oh, yeah?
Right? And you made your way through Greece and Italy, and basically mauled your way through all different types of, like, mythology.
Ooh.
And each character, obviously, was an absolute nightmare to deal with. But one of the best physical parts of the game was when you got to fight the god of war Ares at the end. In a Colosseum type battle as well.
Oh, now
Bruh.
make me want to play it now. It's on
Spartan
PS2,
Total
right?
Warrior, PS2, yes. Honestly,
Thank you.
Gamer, look out for that. Please get it, bro.
I will
it'd be
do.
a blind playthrough for you as well, which is quite rare.
Actually, fun fact about that. Myself, my nephew Cam, and one of my fellow streaming mates are Silence. We are going to the Nottingham gaming market this Sunday.
So you may just find it.
I hope I find it, because this is like stuff that, oh, yes, it's from the UK. You might find some in the US, but there might be some Japanese ported consoles and games and that, and there's like Pokemon cards and stuff like that. But I'm like, oh my god, that is like a gamer's paradise. And
It actually is.
they don't just do it there, like, because the gaming market, it's its own website, so they go to different like cities and that. So they got one in, so I think they have one in London, they have one in Milton Keynes, Newcastle, Edinburgh, whatever. Like they would.
One in Edinburgh?
I think they probably do. Check it out. I think it's called the Gaming Market. It's something worth looking into. Because
Oh, bro.
I got ads of that every time I scroll down on Facebook, and I'm like, fine, I'll go if it's only a $5 to get in. Jesus Christ! Just shove it in my face, why don't you?
That's your reason, by the way. Out of everything, you're like, it's only
Yeah.
a 5 minute get in. Fuck it, I'll go.
No, that wasn't the reason. The reason is because they kept shoving it in my face constantly. Gaming market. You want old games? You want this? You want that? My God, you're like a leech on the.
You're like the
Bollock on that
old-fashioned
fucking
American
movie.
adverts that you see in Family Guy, you know?
Oh God, don't.
When they spoke about getting your eyes done by a Jewish man and that, they're like, Jewish optician, come down to the SEC Sunday.
Sunday. Oh my God, that's funny. That's so funny.
That's
But yeah.
literally what it's like though when these things go through Facebook and that.
I hope to hell I find the game that you said, Spartan Total Warrior. Yeah, I will.
Yep, Spartan Total Warrior.
I will keep an eye out on that, hands down. Because
it's like if you said to me that you didn't play like proper proper Prince of Persia, like you're talking like Sands of Time and stuff like that.
Sands of Time, The Warrior Within.
Yeah.
I remember getting The Warrior Within as a Christmas gift for the Nintendo GameCube, and I played that for hours because it was that good. And then made me get the Sands of Time, and I played that one for hours because it's so good.
I transporting yourself back the way because you knew you were about to die. So you transport back the way to the Sands of Time, and then you just run across the wall and slice the hell out of them.
What I would give to have that power. It's like, oh no, I accidentally said something shit. Right.
Just
now insult him more.
Right, okay, round 567 million. Go!
I bet you can't beat me in a rap battle. I bet you can't beat me in a rap battle, and then basically, like, you know, he raps first, you turn back time, and then you just copy his rap, and you're like, I didn't copy shit.
You know, you're just like, what you gonna do?
And because... And because I fucking did that, I'm just doing this.
Just to clarify, Don is talking a bunch of nonsense.
I am talking a bunch of nonsense. I really am. But
yeah, it's relatable though, because it goes from, you know, knowing about a game to then talking about a bunch of nonsense that comes with it.
yeah,
You know what I
well,
mean?
that's what lounging out is. Just podcast about bullshit. But have a good time with the bullshit. Also,
Damn straight.
calm down. That's the best way to put it, really. And then just let out whatever the fuck you want to let out.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I think the next topic that I wanted to bring you on to was your thoughts on Lego Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, well, that's Lego gaming
I thought it was
straight up.
amazing.
Well, that's retro gaming and a half. And I'm going to clarify this right now. All the Lego games are fucking phenomenal.
Not all of them. I did not take well to Lego Lord of the Rings. That's me being honest.
Really? Ooh.
I thought it was absolutely gash, but that's because of the games that I already played before that. I played Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. I played Return of the King. I played Conquest. I played, Two Towers and all that. So I had a completely different concept
Really?
of what I thought Lord of the Rings games to be. So then when I walked into Lego Lord of the Rings, I could not do it.
You couldn't do it?
Nah, I felt like it ruined the concept for me of the other games.
I think I'm gonna have to play this and see what you like, because I can't remember all the Lego games. All I know is they were the Lego Star Wars games, and I put hours and hours and hours in those games.
Yeah, like for me, when you think Lego Star Wars, straight up. Like, if that's not the first thing that comes to mind, what were you doing with your life?
Yeah, let's see. Lego Star Wars, any Lego Batman game I fucking loved, and as well as Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I thoroughly enjoyed that. You'll have to play that one. That one's a good one, hands down.
Maybe you could play it for me at some point. Wouldn't mind having a look at that.
I will keep an eye out for that, because...
Why?
Yay, content shopping, me. I love doing that though. I think the best thing, like, again, because we have like a market in town, and it's just like, there's like this big store just worth like just of old games, and I'm just like, oh, what to do. That was when, like, because you actually recommended me that retro game, Star Wars Episode 3.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed playing that.
It's a sick game, man.
Except the bosses were like, man, they just don't. They don't. Yeah, well, they don't
die.
Well, they don't give you a chance. You're like, yo, this is unacceptable.
Oh, bro, I bet you found it annoying to fight Anakin, or even worse, fighting Obi-Wan back when you reversed it.
Yeah, but then I can finally do Palpatine lightning. I'm like, yes, I'm doing it. Unlimited power.
That's how you felt when you first played as Anakin in the Mustafar level. And you were just like, yes, let's go, come on.
Fucking hell, though. Although Anakin's voice in that, I still can't get with that.
Yeah, because they used Hayden Christensen for it.
Yeah, I am Anakin. I am Darth Vader. I'm like, dude, put on your fucking respirator, because I cannot deal with that right now.
Oh, bro, don't.
Oh,
they should have made more games like that for Star Wars, though. I don't know if you agree. I think they should have just took every single episode for the original 6 and just made a game like that out of every single one of them. Because how could you only make one game like that but then not have any others.
That's
'Cause if you
true,
notice,
actually.
there's not another one like that.
No. I mean, we did have... Well, we had the Phantom Menace. Did we get Attack of the Clones as a game? I can't remember.
Not to my knowledge. And I know Phantom Menace was absolutely nothing like the movement or the level system of Episode 3.
I'm going to have to look into that. Because that's something I would really look into. Oh, I'll tell you
I
something.
know we should have had fucking Empire that Strikes Back though. Definitely should have had Empire Strikes Back
It's
as
the
an
best
actual
Star
game.
Wars movie, hands the fuck down.
Yes, definitely. Empire Strikes Back is just ridiculously good.
It's so good. It's so
I mean,
good.
it was a toss-up between that and Return of the Jedi because of the Ewoks.
Fucking Ewoks. I want to grill one of those things and smother it with reggae sauce.
Get the ranch ketchup out, you know?
Oh dear, I'm pushing this again.
I'm saying it now, we've gone off topic.
What? We are only 20 minutes gone.
I know. Oh, I'll tell you
You've
what.
that 3 times already.
I have, yes I have, and I'm proud of it.
I'm proud of it.
I am proud of it. Oh god, there was another one. I love the classic 2D Sonic games. They were.
Like, you can play them on the PC still nowadays on like proxy sites and stuff, can't you?
They are the dog's bollocks, man. Like 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles. Those games I fucking adore. I still play them to this day.
Shadow the Hedgehog, though.
The character, yes. The game, no. No.
I thought the game was hilarious because of the way
It's
that
hilariously
the storyline.
bad, but it's so good it's bad. I'm like,
There was hardly any storyline to it, don't get it twisted, but
No.
the fighting system in it was great fun.
I'll tell you what made me laugh though. As soon as the title card of that game comes on, where he's holding like a fucking submachine gun and cocks it, I just went, oh fuck. That was it, just oh fuck. Like
Spit noodles back out, man.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is a game?
Yeah, don't, like the robotic shadows in that, like what in the
I
hell
know.
was that?
Fucking hell. And also there's a bit where like, you know, where Sonic collapses and behind him is Shadow holding a Desert Eagle. I'm like, oh my god, you shot him.
Hey, you're just
No,
like,
he really didn't. He really didn't.
Yeah, but you wish he did. You wish he did.
I mean 3D Sonic, yeah. Also, hello to Jess and hello to Braden. Welcome to Lounge It Out. We are doing retro gaming as our topic. We are having a blast, hands down.
I was just like, nah, screw it, I'll eat my dinner on here. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Mate, I'm on cider. Come on, like, you gotta let me have that.
I'm just trying to be, obviously, this is the first time I've ever done any of this, right? So as you can imagine, I'm wearing specific things, right? Because you saw me spark up before I came on camera. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to be careful with what I'm doing, because I know you're exporting these elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
If I do something that is out of line, you'll have to tag it. You know what I mean?
Oh, just say it. Just say it. I don't fucking care. I
It'd
don't
be
fucking...
smoking, bro, wouldn't it? It'd be smoking.
Okay. Oh, yeah, hang on a minute. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to watch out for. I'm trying to watch out for my smoking.
Well, I vape, so I'm gonna vape right now. Since
You know
I'm
what,
not...
We're just like, fuck it, it's a podcast.
Well,
we're not,
yeah.
Nothing professional, so to speak.
And not only that, I'm kind of sponsored by this company, so yeah.
Hey, fuck it, it works. There you go. Enjoy you, and the smoke.
Blueberry sour raspberry riot. That's fucking mint, man.
I actually was smoking these types of vapes. You know, you can get the disposable ones for the shop.
Yes.
I got the crystal one, which was sour blueberry and raspberry. So I took one draw, which was like blueberry. You take another draw, and it's raspberry, and you're like, whoa. Just whoa. How'd you manage that one? Layers. Fucking layers, you know? Because it's 600 draws, so how would they manage one draw to taste different than the next?
Well, yeah, exactly. It doesn't make
It's
any
weird, right?
Oh, that makes no sense at all, and I love
Exactly,
it.
unless they layered the oil, you know? Put a wee fucking thing in between to layer it out per draw, you know? tiny bit of blueberry here, wear it. Another bit of raspberry here.
You see why I like this guy? Guys, when you get a chance to it again, please go check him out. You're an absolute legend, you know that. So, yeah.
I'm in my element right now, can you not tell?
Oh, yes, you can tell, definitely. So, no, like I said, when it comes to Sonic games, I like the 2D. The 3D games, I am so critical. I am very critical.
Did you see that we may be getting a proper Eggman movie as well?
Wait. If Jim Carrey's doing it, I'll take
Jim
it.
Carrey does it, aye. Let's see if Jim Carrey does it, or somebody similar. Somebody
Yes.
along the line of just a crazy maniac type person. We need a maniac, don't we?
We need another Jim Carrey. I don't know, just fucking pick someone.
I'll tell you who would make a good Jim Carrey if put their mind to it, right?
Who?
And it's a shame because obviously they wouldn't fit the role of Robotnik, but imagine Chris Rock actually putting his heart into something like that. He would be brilliant as a maniac type character.
Would be incredible.
Wouldn't it? If he went like Jim Carrey style, he'd be amazing.
That would be actually quite interesting. I will give you that right now. I love stuff
when
like
it comes to Sonic itself though in the games, I really enjoyed Sonic Heroes, was it, on PS2?
Oh man, that game was
PS2 than anything, so
that game was good. I will give you that. It was good. But again, I'm very critical when it comes to Sonic games, like classic Sonic. Well, 3D classic Sonic games. We'll call it that. I mean, so where are we going to be from Sega Mega Drive to PlayStation 3, Xbox 360? Would you class that as retro?
I would say up until your 360 era, yeah, but once you start hitting games on the head that come from like maybe 2014 onwards, you're kind of pushing the barrel.
Well, I'm definitely not going there because trust me, I'll be very critical on them.
No, I don't. Do you remember Time Splitters?
Fuck yes.
I look at your face.
Dude, I own the entire trilogy of Time Splitters.
I've only played 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 only had 9 levels each, as you know, so I've not experienced much.
Time Splitters 2 is the best one out of the entire trilogy. Number 2 is the best one.
It's so short, though.
I know.
It needs to be longer. Give us 20 levels, not 9.
What was your favourite level?
Toss up between Egypt and China.
Oh, wait, is that from 1 or 2?
Was very, very interesting. From 2. I think Egypt was very interesting when you went into the pyramid. And the reason I say that is because of the spawning of the enemies and the way they spawned inside there. That was really good.
I really enjoyed Chicago, even though it was level 2, but I've just always been a fan of that Chicago feel. Hands down.
Do you remember the futuristic level?
Yes.
when you went and you were fighting the aliens.
Yes.
Through the caves and stuff, and you come out of the caves and you're in that city, the futuristic city. That was good.
I did a classic playthrough of the first Time Splitters game on normal, and I remember getting so angry I threw the controller and started punching my bed. I was getting that angry.
Because the aliens are solid, man.
They are. They fucking are.
They've got armor for days, bro. It's like trying to shoot a rock, literally.
I feel like you have to steal their guns to get to fuck them up, because your weapons don't do shit.
You're shooting your ray guns, you're shooting them with an Uzi. Who's winning?
But I love that now that they've actually put all 3 of the games on the PlayStation Store now. I think that's phenomenal.
I've seen that. It's like £8 a game now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the graphics have barely been touched, so it's like it's definitely like pure retro. It's retro style to the highest degree. It's like when you go back and play. Obviously, you remember go to the arcades and you played what's it called? You had the 2 guns. It was pink and blue. What was that
Time
called?
Crisis.
That's it. Same. Time Crisis.
I used to own that on the PS1. The gun, the camera, everything. I played hours to end on that, and I
used to go to Portobello, paying the £1 to play Time Crisis 4 with the guns at the arcade. Yeah. Oh, bro.
Oh, speaking of which, this is why I love going to arcade bars, because when I was at Format in Liverpool, the day after the event. If you didn't see the video, please watch that game time at format. It was a fantastic experience. I went to a place called Arcane's, which is like a video game bar. You pay £25 for the whole day, go in and out whenever you want to, and it's 3 floors of just arcade gaming, PC gaming, VR gaming, sit on a couch gaming. It was that good, and one of the games was Time Crisis 4, and the best thing about it was when you pay the £25, the machines are free, so you can play endless games.
They've got the buttons to activate it instead of the coins, so
yeah,
that,
so
they give you tokens.
No. All you do is push a button and boom, you're ready.
So it should, so they've just, I don't know how they do it when they, take away the coin slot and then put in something else. Do you think they give you tokens or something? A bucket of tokens or something and just go ham?
Nah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I loved about. That's what I loved about Arcanes. That's what I loved about Retro Replay, because I did a vlog of that as well. That you could just go in, you pay £10 for the entire day, and you just play arcade games. You don't need tokens. You don't need any of that. Just play the game, have a good time. I remember playing constantly on Time Crisis 2, Guitar Hero, House of the Dead 3, Tetris, fucking Mario Kart. I went nuts in that place.
And that's pretty cool, that.
Have to find an arcade bar in your area, by the way. Maybe find one in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh's massive. There probably is one, but see, actually, like going to them and that, you're not getting me at the house unless you're like. You see, if somebody like you came up to visit me in Edinburgh, I'm out the house every day. That's it. Bottom line. I want to show you everything that this city's to do, but that's because I'm with you. I'm with somebody. If I'm on my own, anxiety goes mad. I can't do it, bro. I need somebody with me.
Well, if I ever visit Scotland and if there's an arcade bar, I will be looking this up, by the way.
I could travel most of Scotland for a fiver.
Oh, perfect.
Plus, I'm getting a disability pass, so that should allow me to travel trains as well.
Perfect. Like I said, for those here, we are still talking about retro gaming. This is part of it, but I recommend you guys go to arcade bars and play the games that, oh my god, this was like back in the 80s or the 90s where you could just play it on a big screen with the controller in the actual thing without you taking it out or whatever and taking it home, whatever. It's the fact that...
I was going to say, we need to arrange Comic-Con next year. We need to go to Glasgow next year, me and you. Go to Comic-Con. Because my mate, Steve, went this year with his son for his birthday. And it was immense, bro. And there was a massive wrestling stall as well, selling replica title belts for cheap chips.
Oh, don't.
And they were put on a wrestling show.
Don't. That's going to be on my list of things.
And obviously there was wrestlers there as well. Grado was there. Fucking Grado was there, bro. Who doesn't like Grado?
That is very cool. That's very cool. That's very cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh,
it was on for the whole weekend as well, so it's not just a one-day Comic-Con, it's a whole weekend, though.
Damn.
So we can plan it out properly.
Now I really want to ask you this. Have you played N64?
Now you're delving outside my territory, because I haven't.
Retro game. Really? You've not played the N64? Oh, man. I grew up on that console so much. I remember when I was young, back in the old house and that, I remember the first gift I opened up when I was a kid, where it was me and my brother, may rest in peace, by the way, and the first gift we opened up was a N64 game of Mario Kart. We were like, Mario Kart? Why do we have this? Like Mario Kart 64 and the N64. We opened the bigger box, and it was a Nintendo 64. We had 3 games, by the way, apparently. We had Mario Kart... we had 4 games. We had Mario Kart, we had Super Mario 64, fucking 2, right? We had FIFA 98.
Uh-huh.
And do you know what I love about that game as well? You can basically turn off the referee's strictness, turn off the offside and that, and you can literally punch people to the ground. And
cool.
the referee's like, nah, he did nothing.
Yeah, they done that in 2002 World Cup version for FIFA, where you were slide tackling the keeper from behind to take the ball and stuff. And
I love that. I love that. But in FIFA 98, man.
FIFA Street World Cup.
Yeah, but in FIFA 98 though, it wasn't just like it wasn't just, oh, I'm gonna slide tackle you. Don't. No, you were literally punching them like that. You were I'm like, dude, how are you not getting carded for that shit?
Fuck it, donkey kick.
Yeah, I'm like, God, like if you're gonna do that, drop kick him.
Damn right. Damn right. Make sure you land on your fucking back of your head.
Oh,
afterwards,
it's
you
so
know?
funny. It's so funny. On
Make
the
it
final
look like a
game.
head kick accident, you know.
And the final one, and the final game we got, by the way, which birthed one of the greatest memes I've ever done, No Witnesses, GoldenEye 007. Everyone's telling me I should make that I should make that a t-shirt. Just me holding two guns, shooting other content makers, going No Witnesses.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That would be fucking hilarious.
I said that to other people playing Call of Duty and stuff. Every time you see them playing Search and Destroy, I'm like, no witnesses!
Yes! No Witnesses!
Kill them all!
But no, like, oh my god, like, GoldenEye, I could play that game constantly, just always, because that's just, oh man.
It reminds me of what was it? What was the game that you used to, when you died, you had to restart? It was an army-style game.
Oh fuck! It wasn't Call of Duty. No.
No, it's the other one. Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor.
Still have what's that one? Come on, Medal of Honor.
I think
What's
it
it?
was number 2 when you got stuck.
No.
One of the levels you usually got stuck on. You were trying to run an encampment.
Yes, but I'm trying to remember which one I owned on the GameCube. Medal of Honor. Frontline. Frontline. That's the one I got. Frontline was so good.
That's the one with D-Day, innit?
Oh, that one was so good.
Right, that's the one that had D-Day at the start. First mission, D-Day.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I loved about it though. We loved the multiplayer. The multiplayer on that was just so good. Hands the fuck down good.
Did you ever get a chance to play multiplayer back on the PS2? Because I never knew that I had an internet connection until I got older, right? And
No!
I plugged an effort in for SmackDown vs. Raw 2006.
Oh,
That
yes.
was the best SmackDown v Raw in my opinion.
We
2006.
are so talking about this. All of the SmackDown games from PS1 to PS2. Oh, please,
Heroes of
go.
Pain, WWF as well.
I
WWF.
spent hours on Here Comes the Pain. It's that good. It's that great. SmackDown vs. Raw. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006,
What's the one that
2007.
had Raven in it? It was a WWF one that had Raven
Oh.
in the name. Just bring it. Just bring
Just
it.
bring it. Shut your mouth. All those lot. Oh my god. Tell you what, the commercials for SmackDown 1 and SmackDown 2, no, you're all. They made me laugh so much. If you
Yeah.
remember them. I think the first one was actually The Rock in the SmackDown Hotel, but the second one was Kurt Angle in the SmackDown Hotel, but he was just pissing other people off. It was so funny.
Oh god.
Oh man, I love those games. And
He's just invited me to a Discord chat. I'm going to say to him, tune in to my friend. We're on a podcast.
yeah,
Tune
tune in, please.
in. Aye, I'm going to literally do that right now. He's
Nice,
invited me
man.
to a party on PlayStation. I'm like, right, listen here, you. This is where we are. Come say hello. Don't be shy.
That's so funny, dude. Fucking hell. Oh, I'll tell you what. Some of my favorite wrestling games were on the Nintendo 64. I still own them, by the way. I got WCW NW Revenge. Fucking masterpiece of a game. WWE WrestleMania 2000. Got that on the N64. And of course, the greatest wrestling game in the world, WWF No Mercy. It's that good. It's so good. I have only...
Tell us why.
Because, oh my god, everything about that game was just pure perfection. It was just pure perfection. The create a character list, the whole storyline of what belt that you want to go on. The multiplayer was just so good. It was so good, and that was a game where, like, you know, you play multiplayer and you have a fucking belter. I have only one flaw in that masterpiece game, and that is basically you play it long enough, and there's this little chip in the actual game where it just erases your data no matter what. I've always hated that. And the only way you can actually get rid of that, you have to, oh, it was back in the past, you can't do it anymore, but you had to literally send the game to THQ, and then they send you the proper copy. There's like a code on there, like I think it's like USA 001, and when you have that, basically none of it gets erased. And like if I had that, I would be playing that always. And funnily enough, on eBay they're going for like 300 quid, those cartridges. Yeah, 300 quid they're going for, and I'm like, are you shitting my nuts right now?
Am I not right that when the first version of the Nintendo DS had what do you call it? The cartridge for the 64. You see, you could play Donkey Kong in that.
Yes.
You know, because 64 was a massive cartridge, wasn't it? It's like wide and kind of like quite huge, dark grey type style, if I'm right.
Yes.
So yeah, well yeah. The first version of the Nintendo DS had two cartridges. It had the normal DS slot at the top, and at the bottom you could put in Nintendo 64 games.
Ah, nice.
Honestly,
I remember that.
You could search it up, you would see it. There's pictures and videos of them all, like playing Donkey Kong, as I said. That was my favourite one to play.
Fuck, that's good. Oh,
that was awesome.
Supersonic Misfit says, hey, game time. Also, hey, Mr. Gamer. I think it's great that we both have game in our list as well. Like Mr. Gamer, game time. Woo.
It won't be like that next time we do this. It'll be Monster Munch next time.
Oh yeah, because...
It got a cracked demo. It got cracked out before, 10 days left it still had.
Your name is being changed to Monster Munch. Bro, what the fuck?
Do you want to know where the name came from? Would you like to hear the origin story?
Yes, please.
By any chance? I don't know if you have a comment to answer first. Is there any comments that we need to answer? Anybody got any questions?
No. Everybody's just saying, hey, game time. Oh, that's my cousin there. It's Jai. Hello there. Hello, guys. Welcome to Lounging Out, a podcast about bullshit, having a good time. Oh, one-handed gamer, say my name and I appear.
Who was that?
One-handed gamer. He's the top banana of the Chaos Crown Awards. You absolute legend. Fucking hang on. Yeet. He's my oos, man. He's my oos. Hands down.
That's brilliant. Good to see you all in the chat. But so the origin story of Monster Munch. That's what I was going to tell you.
Here we go.
So I was playing Call of Duty with my friends Davey and Brian at the time, right? And we were going absolutely mad. But my problem was, all you could hear in the background of my mic was rustling from a packet.
Oh.
I would be constantly munching crisps 24/7 on headset. I would non-stop eat. See the £1.25 bags of crisps? I eat them in a one sitting. I don't put the bag down. I just keep going and going and going until they're finished. And then the crumbs at the bottom, I tear the packet open. Lick the lot. Especially pickled on your Monster Munch. I can't help it.
Fucking hell.
But the reason that came about is because I was eating pickled onion Monster Munch that day, and they told me they don't like the flavour, so I was like, well, I love Monster Munch, favourite top crisps out there. And then they went, well, you're always munching, you eat Monster Munch, that's it, there's your name.
So your name is now Monster Munch.
On COD. Yeah, and then I told Sue about my name, and then he just went, that's it, that's better than Mr. Gamer.
That's fucking hilarious. So now I'm going to have to start calling you Monster Munch at this rate.
That's alright, you could call me the Monster, that'd be good.
Speaking of Sooth, by the way, we were going through some old games for us to play on Game Time Versus, and I thought he was going to do something new. And then he was like, Don, remember the game Worms Armageddon? I'm like, dude, yes, I fucking love Worms. Like, the Worms games are so good. You need to play those. They're so fucking good.
I've watched, actually I've mentioned Davey already. I've watched Davey play those. He loves them.
They're so funny, man. The fact that like Worms 1, okay, it was a mediocre game. It was a good start. But then when they brought out Worms Armageddon, dude, fucking fell in love with that game. And now I hear they're doing Worms Armageddon on the PS5. I'm like,
they've done it, have they not?
Yes. And I'm like, this better be online multiplayer, because my god, have I got Game Time Versus ideas for that shit. Oh, dude.
was brilliant.
Speaking of game,
Absolutely brilliant.
speaking of game time versus, we are still calling it the MK Screwjob.
You can call it that all you want.
It's what it was.
I deliberately try and screw him. I tried to give him somebody that was able to actually fight back because he had the daggers on his arms. I know the combos and I know how lethal Collector can be. Sue just had no clue how to use them and he just got bumped. You done him royally, Demo.
Dude, Kung Lao is like my guy, hands down. And now I get to fucking talk about it. My favorite fighter, of course, Mortal fucking Kombat.
Yeah.
Fucking love Mortal Kombat. It's the mother of all fighting game franchises. I know there's like loads other, like, you know, there's Tekken, there's Street Fighter, there's Dead or Alive, there's King of Fighters. There's loads of games like that. I mean,
wasn't Mortal Kombat 10 like the only one that actually relived most of the movie?
yeah. So basically, the fun fact of that, like, when the first game came out, nobody really realized that the game was meant to be a quick project. It was just going to be a one-off and done. Originally, it was supposed to be a Jean-Claude Van Damme fighting game, but he pulled out of it, and then they made someone else. And then they made someone else just look like him, and that was, of course, Johnny Cage. And fun fact, in Mortal Kombat 1, the latest one, Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually voicing Johnny Cage. I'm like, took your fucking time, eh?
Hey, well, it's only been fucking 40 years since the fucking movies, you know?
Yeah. Is Dead or Alive considered retro? Well, yes. It is.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I would say so.
Dead or Alive is considered retro. I mean, the classic ones.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's like saying that, like, obviously you've seen a lot of remakes nowadays and stuff like that we've been getting, the older games. Obviously, we're all calling for specific remakes that just are not happening in a million and one years. But there's a lot of remakes coming out right now, and a lot of people fail to consider them as classics.
I'll tell you what now, I'm going to actually look this up just for you all, by the way. Like, when did Dead or Alive, like, the first game, when did that actually arrive?
Released. Right, just a quick shout out, I do have somebody in the chat listening. Steve! What's happening, brother? I know you're in that chat. You spooky bastard, you.
It is going to sound so weird. Trust me, it's going to sound so weird when I make this into an audio file. Fucking too right.
He just messaged
there we go.
PlayStation. Yes.
There we go. 1996. So it is a retro game.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I mean, anything before 2014 is something we're looking at. We want to keep that 10-year gap at least.
I think that's probably the best way to put that.
So any 2014 release, don't mention it. Anything before that, go ahead.
Yeah.
The stage is yours, so to speak.
But yeah, like, I remember putting hours in on Mortal Kombat when I was a kid, when I was young, and it was just the fact that this is not meant for kids, and yet I'm still playing it. It's terrible.
I mean, it's a lot like the times that you play SSX Tricky, right? And you think
oh man,
God, this is actually one of the most sexual snowboarding games I've ever played in my life, and we do not realise it.
It's one of the greatest fucking snowboarding games of all time.
It literally is, but the female blonde-haired character that you get to play at the start is one sexualized bitch.
Oh wait.
You heard some of her comments that she comes out with when she falls and stuff. Have you heard the way that she groans? It sounds like her finishing groan. Literally. Literally.
Oh yeah. Isn't that what?
She'll go,
Actually, fun fucking fact, and please come at me for this. Do you know the punk rock chick, Zoe? When she actually jumps off and does a tricky, her voice does sound like she is climaxing, and I should not be saying that. But it's like, I'm like, fucking hell, what kind of sex are you having up there?
hey, at least we know where the meme came from, you know?
Oh god, we have become that, everybody. We have become that.
What's happening, Davey? I know you're in the chat as well. Everybody's popping me messages now we're on the podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to Lounge It Out. It is my podcast show where we talk a bunch of bullshit. I do this with 3 other Discords as well. Like I said, we're using my one, but we're using the Gamer Guild, Infiltrating Assist, and the LSW. And like I said, the first episode, Mr. Game is here. Here's his link, by the way. Go check him out. He's a fucking legend, hands down.
So how many SSX games were on the PlayStation 2? Was it 2 to 3?
There was more than that. There was more than
Because
that.
I know we had Tricky in 2001. We had SSX in 2003, it says here.
SSX, SSX Tricky, SSX3, SSX on Tour.
Right.
I think there was only 4 of them.
Right, because I take it they were all just PS2 releases, weren't they?
No, SSX Tricky was on GameCube, as well as SSX3 was on GameCube. Actually, no.
I forget actually which consoles were in line with the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
So it was like the original Xbox, the GameCube. Because the GameCube had Lego Star Wars 2 when it first came out. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So I do remember stuff like that. But I never really played much of the GameCube.
I played it constantly, man. I think it's just because, I'm such a Mario fan. I mean, I have a whole month dedicated to that red and blue plumber. I really do. And, like Mario Kart. You know what? That's another thing about Mario Kart. The SNES version, the Super Nintendo version, when I go back on that and then I play Mario Kart now, and I'm just going, wow, they really did get better.
Yeah, they actually did.
Oh, they really did fucking do right. God.
I'm just saying to people right now that they can feel free to comment. They don't need to sit silent or anything like that. If there's anything they want to mention, any games they know,
Yeah. Well, actually,
they want to put out there, we're here to talk about that.
Well, actually, there is a little redeem I've put on there as well. It's called Q&A. So they ask us a question based off the topic, and then we will answer it. Simple as that. And by the way,
Shadow of the Colossus got a remake in 2018.
Shadow of the Colossus is fucking great.
Why
Although
did they make a remake in 2018?
I don't think they needed to.
But I never knew.
I don't think they needed to because it's still the same game. I mean, it's still great. I'm not gonna fault it, guys. It's still great. Hands the fuck down. I just don't think it needed it. I think, like most games now, don't need a remake. Like,
oh god, that was a good one. Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal. Oh, bro!
I fucking love not every. Most of them. I love all Ratchet and Clanks except one because I feel like it was just, you could have done more with it. And that is, of course, Tools of Destruction. I was not a fan of it. But when Crack and Tyme came out, I'm like, oh my god, you guys fucking did it. You nailed it. You nailed it to the fucking core. It was that good.
Oh, yeah. My mate just mentioned about Unreal Tournament. He just messaged me there. And he just says, does he remember Unreal Tournament? I'm like, of course he will.
Yeah.
Of course he will.
Man. Unreal Tournament. Oh, I tell you what,
They made a remake for that on the PS3, didn't they?
Yes. Remember Quake?
No.
You don't remember Quake? Oh my god.
No.
Quake was done by the... Actually, you know what? They are the pioneers of first-person shooters. The kings of it, in my opinion. Sorry, the gods of it. And if you don't know who...
Please do explain.
And if you don't know who it is, they are the people that made Doom. The first Doom game. id Software. If it wasn't for id Software, we wouldn't have the great... Like Wolfenstein was technically the first ever first-person shooter game. And then when Doom came out, it fucking leveled it up. Like that game. Oh, again, I was young. I played that. I shouldn't have been playing that when I was young. But I still did it.
Oh, bro. I'm pretty sure that they inspired a lot of things that came to fruition. I know they inspired Killing Floor to become a thing. Killing Floor 1 was iconic.
Very iconic, yeah. Hands the fuck down. If you look at all the first-person shooters that come out now, I guarantee you right now, they will be going back going, Yeah, so I thank id because they started it. Because they did start it. So
Yeah. I agree with that, though. It's true. It's true.
Because, like, again, like, I believe that Wolfenstein and Doom were the pioneers at the start, but when GoldenEye came out, that's when, like, oh my god, this is a legit thing. It's like first-person shooters is the thing, and now look at what we have now. We have so many of them, we lost count.
That's mad to think that they made Wolfenstein, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I played that. I liked Wolfenstein. I thought that was a really, really well laid out game. Definitely ahead of its time.
Tell you what, I'm gonna look this up. Would Wolfenstein: The New Order be classed as retro?
Again, it would depend on the year of release, really.
Let me look at that, because again, like we always look up these sort of things. That's just what we do.
Wolfenstein: The New Order was released. It was halfway through 2014, so I would say you're technically on the barrier here. You're technically on the barrier.
You know what?
Here.
Just because I fucking loved it. The fact there's a world where, hang on a minute, they won, and now we gotta kill them. I've been waiting for this moment my whole fucking life. I get to kill Nazis and not feel ashamed of it.
It makes you there's that Nazi zombie games that were out. What were they called now?
Fucking hell.
I was playing it not that long ago.
Oh. Can I
I
say
was playing number 4.
one of my favorite zombie COD games? I'm not really a COD gamer, but one of my favorite zombie COD games was probably World at War. They introduced it, and it was so good. I spent hours on that as well. Fucking hell. I think I remember like spending probably practically all day just playing zombies on COD World at War. When I was young, I'm like, back then, killing zombies and instant ramen.
What? Do you know that there was a Wolfenstein game that was zombies based?
And it was shit.
Yeah, I know it was bad.
Oh, it was
there.
bad. It was so
But
bad.
the Zombie Army trilogy is what I'm talking about.
Zombie Army Tree. Oh, I know. Didn't they release that on the Wii U? And they made that like a fucking hell. That was. I can't remember. There was a sequence where, like, you had to unlock the door and you used the Wii U pad to try and unlock the door while still looking at the TV screen going, fucking come on! I tried to open the door, you son of a bitch!
I mean, I know 4 was a late release, but I think that was my favourite one of all.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up.
When you got to kill Hitler's death machine.
Oh, man. Dude, we've hit 8 o'clock. It's time to put your skills to the test.
Shit.
So, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have this little thing I like to call the Fast Round Challenge. You have to answer 10 questions in the fastest time as you can. And I'm going to put over to the other screen, by the way. So there's a top 10 there, and nobody's on the board. So you'll guarantee you'll be first anyhow, because nobody's on the board yet anyhow.
Yeah, but do you see the impressiveness on my face right there? I am not fucking impressed. I'm just like...
But these are just easy general knowledge questions, and basically...
Easy for you, because you're the one that fucking picked them.
No, I literally went on a website and said, just type easy general questions. And these are as easy as you're going to get. And remember, basically answer. If it's not right, I will go on to the next question.
Yeah, do we have a cash counter in the corner, right? Alright, I'm funding the cash counter.
Oh, don't worry.
The chase, right? I want to make sure that I'm doing...
I have a timer here. I will... have a timer here.
The alarm sound would be the actual alarm sound you hear on the chase, you know, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, don't worry. I've got a button for all that shit, trust me. So, you're gonna love it, trust me. So...
This guy's a legend, guys. Don't forget that.
If you don't know what it is, just go past. I'll read the next question. Easy as that, okay? So I'll let you know when it's time. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
What is the largest country in the world?
Australia.
Nope. What is the capital of Canada?
Vancouver.
Nope. Which river is the longest in the world?
The Nile?
Yes. Number 2. What country has the most islands in the world?
Pass.
Okay. Which desert is the largest in the world?
Sahara?
Yep, that's right. Who was the first president of the United States?
Pass.
Okay. In what year did the Titanic sink? What?
Pass.
Okay.
Pass.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
The Founding Fathers.
Nope. It was one of them. Come on, one of them.
I'm not good with the names. Pass.
Okay. What ancient civilization built the Machu Picchu complex?
The Incans.
Yep, that's right. Which war ended the Treaty of the Versailles? Whatever it is.
The Treaty of Versailles, that was World War II, because the Treaty of Versailles was signed in World War
Nope.
I. So.
Nope. The correct answer was World War One. What is a chemical symbol for gold?
I don't know.
Which planet is known as the Red Planet?
Mars.
Yep. Who is known as the father of physics?
Pass.
Okay. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Rock.
Nope. Who wrote the Harry Potter series?
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
God, how can I forget his name? That's what I get for smoking. Pass.
Okay, no worries. So you're still on 5. What nationality was Vincent van Gogh?
Italian?
Nope. Who wrote Romeo and Juliet?
Shakespeare.
Yep, that's number 6. What is the main language in which Shakespeare wrote?
English.
Yep, that's right. Which country hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics?
Can't remember. Pass.
No worries. In what sport is the Ryder Cup contested in?
Golf.
Yep, that's right. That's 8. If I'm right, is that 8? Yeah. Who has won the most Grand Slam titles in men's tennis?
God, was it Roger Federer?
Yep, that's right. That's right. So number 8. So is that 8 or 9?
9.
Cool. And what sport does Cristiano Ronaldo play?
That would be football, wouldn't it?
There we go, and done, and that is it.
Finish.
Would you like to know how long you got?
How long?
2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Oh, that's a bit long. I still don't understand how I got the World War One wrong, because the Treaty of Versailles.
Right,
was
it's
signed
all here,
after
man.
World War One. The Treaty of
It's all
Versailles
there.
was signed for World War One when Germany had to surrender in World War One.
Well, you did that well, dude. You got 2 minutes and 50 seconds, so that will be.
The answer to that. I'm fucking searching that right now.
Hey, fine if you want to do that.
Just to let you know.
It says here, hang on a minute. Let me just go back on that because, again, you've got the timer anyway, so.
The Treaty of Versailles was a major
You said World War
contributing
Two.
factor to the outbreak of World War Two.
You said
what-
World War
yeah,
Two,
yeah.
but the
What
correct
was
answer
the
was World
question
War
again?
One. So, which war ended? Which
Treaty
war
of
ended with the
Versailles.
Treaty of
Ended
Versailles?
with. Ended with.
Yeah, ended with the Versailles.
Oh, you prick.
So there you go. Yes.
One word messed me up. God.
But again, so Mr. Gamer got 2 minutes and 50 seconds. That will be added to the next episode of Lounging Out, the next podcast of Lounging Out.
I'll
So
be back to beat that time.
yeah,
I'll be back to beat that time.
don't worry. And yes, by the way, these questions are different every time, and they are easy, just standard generalized questions. So yeah, it's funny. It's all about the fun.
Because it's funny.
Funny.
We've
Okay.
seen that about.
What is the funniest retro game you've ever played?
Freak out. Straight up. Freak out.
Why?
Because it's literally a kid running around pulling the nipples off of women's tits. The tits are huge, but the people are tiny, and they're just poking out with big, massive, stiff nips, and you're pinching them and popping them like a balloon. That's why. You run about pinching nipples. That was a PS2 game.
I'm gonna have to look this up because this sounds fucking hilarious. If
It's
anything,
hilarious. It's called Freak Out. I swear, it is a
Freak
true
Out.
thing.
I will look this up. I think one of the funniest retro games I played. One of them, trust me, there's a list. Metal Gear 2. And I'll tell you why. Because, actually, have you played it before?
I have not.
Metal Gear Solid 2. Now, there is a thing in the game in which, you are going to love this. There's a bit in the game where basically you have to take photos of the machine. But me, of course, no. I just took a photo of the guards when I knocked one of the guys out and took a photo of him and uploaded it to a computer. And the guy's like, all right, let's see if you got them. And you're just like, are you fucking serious? There's one bit there's one bit where you literally like break him. You're like, this is not what we came for. I can't believe you're clowning around at a time like this. Really? And I'm bursting myself laughing, going, you know, I'm just taking the piss, right? Oh, I'll tell you what. And there was another thing I love about it. So, because, you know, like Metal Gear, you have to hide from the guards and that and such. There's one bit where you can pick up a literal Playboy magazine in the game, lay it on the ground. I put some, and I literally put like a claymore there. This is on a playthrough, by the way. You have to watch this. Where, so you have to so you got to lure the guard to the magazine. And it literally like, oh, there's a porno mag. He walks to it and then it fucking just blows up. And I'm like, yes, everybody, have some explosive porn.
Wow.
I know. It was so funny. I think it's on my best of game time comp. It's definitely on a best of game time compilation back then, but it was so funny. We busted out laughing. Viper was on that, and he went, yeah, you know, maybe if I remove this mine, I can have a wank. Nope, I'm dead.
Whoa.
It's like, yeah.
Whoa. I've sent you an image, by the way.
Talk about
the game that I just mentioned to you about Freak Out. Are
Oh,
you
yes.
able to pull an image up, by any chance?
You know what?
Or do you want, because I know I could do it.
No.
But I wonder if you could pull an image up and just show the camera. It is weird as.
I'm going to show it on my camera. Is it, did you message me in the Discord?
Yeah, I DM'd you it on Discord itself.
Ooh.
So, nice and easy.
Oh! That one. Hold on a second, sorry. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, look at the size of the bahookies, man.
Jesus, man, look at those breeds.
You want to see the hand connected to your back, right? The only way you can get points is by walking up to those females, using that hand on your back to pinch their nipple and pull and stretch it like the end of a fucking balloon.
What do I feel like
And
it's...
you turn it back, and that was your points.
Oh my god. That's... Oh my god, that's cartoon video game porn.
Literally.
I don't even know where to begin with that.
Gillo. Your character's a little gillo. A little gillo, Demo.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep it in, but no, I'm laughing. Oh my god.
Who made this game? You know, whoever made this game had a serious issue, which we cannot say on here. But we know what had went through his head. We know.
Oh yeah, easy. I don't even need a word of it. It's just one sound of it.
Literally, all you hear is.
Yeah. Ah, ping pong balls. Come on. Fucking no. Could be worse. Could have been anal beads. Oh God!
At least they weren't sitting there on pedestals with their legs open trying to shoot you, because we all know what that was.
Oh fuck! Jesus Christ! You know what?
That's right, everyone. The guest has completely lost it.
He has completely lost it. Oh boy, this is, you know what?
That's funny.
For the first podcast, this is a belter.
Oh, this is definitely a big W, bro.
This is a big win. This is a big win. Tell you what's a big win? Fucking hell. Yes, Saints Row does count as a fucking classic. Talk about one. Yeah.
Even Saints Row the Third is a classic.
Fucking too right. Do you know what I love about those games the most? They were just like sandbox games with no fucking limit.
Definitely. But here's a better one for you, right? I've got a question to put on with Saints Row. What had the better storyline, Saints Row 3 or the 50 Cent game? Because they both came out at the same time.
Oh, fuck, that's...
And 50 Cent game was good.
You know, I should have bought it. I was in the market and I was like, should I buy this? Should I buy it? I don't know how to feel about this. Rapper with a gun. What the fuck am I on about? Rappers always have guns.
You get to play I think it's 3 different 4 members of G Unit.
Wait. Is it 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, and Young Buck?
Yes.
The OGs, man. You know, I still have that album as well. Beg for Mercy. Is that what it's called? Beg for Mercy? Fucking hell. Love that album so much.
Something Mercy anyway.
Yeah, no, man.
Mercy in the
The thing is, I've always wanted a sandbox crime game where you play a Marvel or a DC bad guy. Where, like, that's my vision of a sandbox crime game. And Saints Row came extremely close to my vision of how fucking mental it is. The fact that in sandbox crime games, we abuse the gameplay, and Saints Row fucking accepts it. That's what I love about it.
Yeah,
what?
So true.
Because what most people want to do, they want to take off all their clothing and get a fucking like 12-inch dildo fucking purple bat and start smacking people with it.
Basically, the Bad Education movie fucking made into a game. Because you remember that scene where they started charging the police with all the sex toys?
Yeah, practically that's what it is. Grand Theft Auto wouldn't let you do that. That's why most people didn't like it. But not only does Saints Row not stop you, but it keeps score. It actually kept score of what I was doing.
Oh god. Do you remember that bear game back on Xbox 360? What was it called now? Oh god, what was it called? It was a bear game where you were going around killing other bears with
Oh, Naughty Bear!
Naughty Bear, that's it.
Good, that game confused the fuck out of me. I'm a cute little... Just started stabbing.
You drowned one of the bears in a toilet, didn't you?
I know. And I'm like, dude, I feel so unclean right now.
And you go behind a bear and you're sitting there like giving it an old-fashioned Call of Duty finisher. Like...
I know. An old-fashioned Call of Duty finisher. Remember, leave no witnesses. Just breaks his shin and snaps his neck.
Literally, that game was no witnesses personified. You want a game that's no witnesses?
Oh god!
On stream again, Demo.
I will.
The game.
Naughty Bear. Naughty Bear will be on my list definitely.
Make the hell's animation for no witnesses, bro, just for that game.
No witness.
Do it with a Naughty Bear in it.
Actually, oh fucking hell! You know what? You just reminded me. There was actually I am thinking about making this a hell animation. Where, you ever played Mortal Kombat? Was it Armageddon or was it Deception? It was one of those. But basically, you know where you're at the finish sim and you can do fatalities?
Yeah.
But the guy getting stunned, he can turn it back on you and fatality himself. And call... Yeah, I'm serious.
Fucking Kamiya!
So, basically, when you are stunned, let's say you've lost a match... Put in a combination on the pad, and then you kill yourself, not giving him the satisfaction of killing you, and they call it harakiri.
Harakiri?
Yeah.
That must be far when I say Kalima then, jeez.
And it may, I tell you what, the best one is scorpions. I know everyone does like fucking like stupid ones where, oh, I'm going to use my hat to slice myself up. Oh, I am going to do a back flip and just land on my head. But no, Scorpions was just pure bliss. What he fucking did, he just went on his knees and snapped his own neck and fell to the ground. And I'm like, dude, yeah. He pretty was just like, that is it. And I'm like,
It's so elegant.
Dude. I might.
You expect him to use his spear and just be like that, just open a portal to Netherland, just be like, get over here.
I'm like, dude. Harakiri.
That's not Harakiri, that is Psycho, mate. That is pure, what is it, Seiko they call it in Japan. Seiko. That's pure Seiko. Honestly.
Yeah, oh man. I know we can't talk about it because it's not really a retro game, but oh man. Oh, but still, man, I love games like that where, like, I really think in the past they were just like, oh, because now, if we fucking do this or that, we're gonna get, we are going to offend other people. I'm like, oh, just go back to retro gaming.
Yeah.
There were no fucking limits. Like Tony Hawk's Underground. Oh my god. Please tell me you played that.
Yeah, I did. I played Tony Hawk Underground and Tony Hawk 2. I never played 1. I don't know why I never got a chance to play 1.
Tony Hawk's 1, like the very first one.
It was just literally Tony Hawk Pro Skater, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, they called it skateboarding in the UK because I believe, what was it? Because I believe they, because Pro Skater, if you put it together, it says Pro Skater. And it meant basically, well, apparently it was a curse word. That was the only reason behind it. So, I don't understand. I still don't understand to this day.
Wow.
Yeah. No.
Wow.
So no,
that's almost as dumb as when Twitch copyrighted me for the in-game music of Kingdom Hearts because I wasn't able to actually have a setting to turn it off. There was no setting in the game to turn it off, but they copyrighted me for music that doesn't even have a copyright symbol on it.
Do you know how hard it is to turn off the music for Kingdom Hearts?
You can't. There's no setting in game. No setting in game for it.
It isn't. But it isn't just that. Like, it's like I can't turn it off. Why? Because I love the music. How fucking dare you?
I mean, how good's the fighting scene music, man? How good's the fighting music in Kingdom Hearts, bro?
Everything about Kingdom Hearts is just pure bliss. I fuck it. You know what? That is actually on my favorite gaming franchises of all time. Kingdom Hearts is just pure bliss. Pure bliss.
I wasn't a fan of 2 because I thought the storyline for at least half of it was absolutely stupid. All the stuff that you had to do as a group to like make money and stuff like that, and trying to learn everything about yourself and that. I thought all of that in itself was terrible for that game.
I think that didn't bother me much because I really enjoyed the worlds that you went to on that one. I think that's.
No, see, once I got on to getting into the worlds and that, the game was good. It was before that.
Oh yeah.
When you were stuck in Twilight Town and all the time and.
Oh, Roxas.
Playing as Roxas was boring.
Roxas, I was just like, so this is Sora, right? I was just like, that's what. But I'm like, why is he Sora? Then I had to end up buying the other games on the other consoles to understand what was going on. Don't have to anymore, by the way. I've got the whole fucking PS4 lot up there, so I can just pull it.
Kingdom Hearts Remix 1.5, 2.5,
Yeah.
2.8, and then number 3. That's all you need, man.
That's all you need. That's all you fucking need.
Released Kingdom Hearts 2 and never gave us the full game though. I can't believe they done that to us. They just went, here's Kingdom Hearts 2.5.
I know, that was a dick move.
It's just like, what? Like, who releases a half game?
EA.
Every game ever made since 2017. EA.
The Sims is classed as fucking retro. I mean, is Sims 3 classed as retro, please? Because I have so much I want to let out on that.
I'll never played Sims 1
You know what?
on, like, mini clip.
I'm going to look this up, and I hope to fucking hell I'm right.
When I was playing as a kid, I was either on the PS2 and I was on Miniclip, playing like Club Penguin and all that shit.
Sims 3. Sims 3 is a 2009 game. Oh, we are going here. We are going here. I always thought that EA, the company EA, stood for Evil Association. Because I swear to God, everything in them is just, oh, DLC, charge them double. No, charge them extra. No, for The Sims, most of the content, you're like, if I wanted to buy a couch, you buy with real money. If I wanted to buy one little couch, I pay like £2 whatever for that one little couch to put in that place. And I'm like, alright, EA are not evil after all. You lot are just greedy, exploited fucks.
That's so true, bro. I'm sorry. Let me be real with you. Screw retro games for a second. EA in general are bad for this. We can make a whole show on just how bad EA are right now. Can I just tell you something right now?
That should be another podcast.
Because literally, you know how bad I feel on EA. Can I show you how much they charge for FIFA points right now? Wait for this. 18,500 FIFA point bundle. £116 demo.
Ronnie. See what I mean?
If you don't have EA
Greedy.
10% off, it costs 130.
Greedy, exploited fucks.
Who's
EA.
going to pay 130 on a game that you only pay 70 quid for?
It makes no sense.
It
Like-
doesn't.
I think the only time that they ever redeemed themselves, and it's not retro, but I'm saying it anyway, so I will push this button now.
Just to clarify, Don is talking a bunch of nonsense.
I really am. The fucking Jedi Fallen Order, where they did...
Ooh,
That
yes.
game is phenomenal, and they had no fucking microtransactions or any shit like that. And I'm there like, alright, what the fuck are you up to, EA?
Yep,
because,
what are you doing?
because this is good. I
Yeah,
have to say,
well,
this is
actually-
good.
What? They actually made a good FIFA game this year, but it doesn't mean that their microtransactions have stopped.
Oh, I've stopped even thinking about that shit. I fucking hated it. I really hated it so much. It was, oh my god. But yes, back to The Sims. The fact that, hang on a minute, you are not controlling your Sim. Oh, no. They are controlling you. You are the slave. You are the one rushing to their fucking whim. So call me a little hysterical, I don't care. Sims, one of the most evil games in the world. But it's not manhunt kind of evil that convinces you to put children's heads in plastic bags. Oh, no. That's pussy evil. I mean evil just beyond wrongness. Just wrong.
You're so passionate, you're kicking your microphone and everything.
Yes! I have a fucking right to say that. Lounge? No. Stand up and you fucking take it.
Oh god.
But yes, so in short, I don't like The Sims. Oh god.
Oh god. That's funny.
Oh, I will do you one better for Battlefront 2 EA. Oh god. Is that classed as retro? It's not classed as retro. I bet you any money.
It's a 2017 release, it is not.
It's not, but I will say that game. Yeah, it's.
The Battlefront 1 and 2 was 15 and 17.
See,
So.
I didn't mind the. I fucking hate
Because
the
we played that together
microtransactions.
recently, didn't we? With,
We did, and
Funny joke.
funny joke.
We've got to have a wee 2 minutes for that shit at the end, bro. We've got to come out with some Yoda jokes just to let the chat hear us, bro.
Oh, I'll do some Yoda jokes at the end, because why the fuck not?
Battlefront 2, back to Battlefront 2, right? We can talk about both versions when it comes to the Battlefronts, because there's 2 parts of this. You've got the old games and the new ones. But we'll start on the new ones, because this is what they asked. Thoughts on the new one demo? Well, obviously, you were about to start something about that. Because obviously, we were talking about, we've played this together, so we know
have.
this game back to front.
We like the fact that we don't have to pay for any of the shit they have, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but they put microtransactions in the game, as you said.
I know.
There's nothing to fucking buy with the microtransactions, but yet there's still a store for the crystals. All you're spending it on is new costumes for
know.
your fucking characters.
It makes no sense. I fucking hate that. Oh god.
And you could play the game for credits to do the same thing.
When we mean like when we say Battlefront is a great game, we mean the retro stuff, right? I really hope the hell we mean.
Definitely. Do you remember strolling through Naboo, right, as a droidica?
You know
Right?
what?
And the droidicas were actually powerful.
I think I have it. Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, I do. I got Star Wars Battlefront 1 on PS2.
Yes, there's no match for the droidicas.
Like I said, man, I think because you picked retro gaming, thank you. It is down my alley. It is down my fucking alley.
I had to pick something that worked for us to begin with, because it was either that or we mixed it up and split it into sections for ourselves.
Yeah, but
I mean, because there wasn't really a topic that suited us better than this.
oh, absolutely. Like again,
the
like
only thing we could have went for was movies with like the sci-fi type style, because that would have probably went down the alley as well.
Oh, sci-fi games, you know what? Oh, fuck. Remember, did you used to own a Sega Mega Drive when you were young?
I did not, but I had the chance to play one.
Oh, nice.
I did have the chance to play one. So I remember going round to a library when I was a kid. And they used to have retro vans come out with like PCs and them and stuff like that. And they'd have retro consoles with Nintendo 64s. You could do it for free if you had a library card with the library, because they come out to the library just for the kids. For them to go have fun.
Well, ain't that
I remember
mint?
playing Skull Kid on the PC. Come
I
on,
like
that's
that.
classed as a retro game. Remember Skull Kids?
That's genius.
In
the library.
Glass screens were over these PC monitors, right? And it was just you were looking directly down, and there was a screen right in front of you. You were just fucking around, bro.
In the library, do you want to learn to read? Fuck no, I want to play GoldenEye. No witnesses!
Literally, this library had a PS2, it had a Game Boy, it had a Nintendo Wii in it, and when the Xboxes and that came out, they updated their consoles. They were brilliant.
Yeah. One out of gamer, yes, you were fucking right. The old ones were the goats, and we talk about Battlefront 1 and 2. They were the GOATs!
I think 2 was better than 1, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely, hands the fuck down.
Especially when you got to play as like the first ever type of jetpack clone that they introduced in the second game, when you were playing on the snow, was it Hoth? You were on at that point, I think?
Yes.
Which was, because there was 2 types of snow planets in the Star Wars universe. Hoth was your main one.
Hoth was the main one.
Yeah.
Hoth was the main one, hands down.
Yeah, well, I remember playing on that with the jetpacks. First ever time when they first came out, bro.
Because
and
it's all...
you were trying to fly over the droidicas, bro, because you were scared of the droidicas.
Yeah.
The droidicas were powerful.
You know what, because you're saying Star Wars, remember Super Star Wars on the Super Nintendo? Super Star Wars was fucking hard, man. It was like the Dark Souls of Star Wars games. It really is, man. It's that hard. I remember getting so frustrated, I threw my controller at the wall and it smashed when I was a kid.
Oh, smithereens, honestly.
Yeah.
It was smashed so easily, though. That's the thing. Like, I remember you'd have a phone in your hand, knocking a brick would last you a lifetime. You have a controller in your hand, it would last you over 5 minutes.
Again, you need to get one of those fucking inflatable things where you can put the controller in and then you throw it and then your pad will be okay because it's hitting the balloon part of the fucking... I'll have to show you it. It's so hilarious. But it's just
the only thing that would make that good is if it had a space for you to fit your hands in.
Yeah.
So you were still holding the controller.
Yeah.
And there's no constriction.
That's exactly what it is, yeah. So you basically blow it up, you put the pad in, and then you just put your hands in and just start playing.
Is it a balloon or an inflatable?
It's an inflatable.
Are thicker, aren't they?
Yeah, it is an inflatable thing.
Right,
I have
that's
to
cool.
It's clever.
No, so I can actually be a game major for once. I can chuck my controller and actually be happy about it.
Yeah, so then you won't lose money. Oh dear.
I'm saying it now,
So
we've gone off topic.
what about the Force Unleashed demo?
Forced Unleashed. Oh my god.
I thought the storyline in the first one was sick, bro.
First was good, second we don't talk about. Because
the storyline was good up until the point where you got chucked into facing yourself.
Forced Unleashed 2, everybody. It's the most grossly offensive thing to come out since I learned that they made the Schindler's List Easy Bake Oven. And yes, that is a thing.
What? I remember one part of the storyline that, as I say, bugged me is when your own self killed yourself. Where you pick the good side, you're dead. You pick the bad side, you're dead.
Yeah.
It was just a big Fuck you. You're fucked. No
The
matter
thing,
what.
thing is, though, there are many games that do that now. Oh, the good ending or the bad ending, or you're the good side or the dark side. I think the best games that probably did that were the Oddworld games. And that's just because, like, if you're going to be a dick, you're going to get punished for it.
Is it mad that I'll never played Abe's Odyssey?
Oh, dude, you need to play it. Although, then again, I would recommend you get the PS5 version of the game. The Apes Odyssey, the PS1 emulated one, because you can do save states. Because there's no save states in the first game, and that game, oh my god. No matter what, everybody, and if you play this, no matter what, you will just die, and get so frustrated, it's unbearable. Me, I'm playing the PS1 version on a fucking playthrough, and I'm regretting it now. I'm regretting it, hands down. But no, if I had to pick like the greatest Oddworld game ever, it's Abe's Exodus. That game is just... It's not only my favorite Oddworld game of all time, but it's one of my favorite games of all time. And I have a list.
Well, I've got one to put in front of you right now.
Go on.
Remember this?
Oh dear God, you're playing that. Fun fact, I'm actually getting recommended to play Hit and Run.
Right.
Fucking need to play that.
So what are you thinking on that? How are you feeling about that?
Fucking want
It's
to.
it's a classic game. Don't get it twisted.
It's Simpsons Grand Theft Auto. Of course I'm gonna fucking play it. Hello, Manny. Welcome to Lounging Out, my friend. We have been on a fucking belter. Let's say that.
What was your views, right? Obviously, the whole Uncharted series itself was not retro, but 1 and 2, I don't know if 3 was classed as retro, but 1 and 2. Well,
Okay, number 1, loved it. Number 2, I remember playing that.
I felt that was my favourite one of the whole series.
I was, oh my god, I kept dying on one bit. I can't remember very well, but I got so angry I had to turn the console off and punch the sofa. I was getting so...
Three annoying parts of number 2. The number 2, you had the part where you were stuck in like a square type arena, right? And you had people, you had snipers and monkeys coming from all angles.
That didn't bother me.
Right,
Go
that
on.
was one. The second part was when you were trying to discover the Fountain of Youth, and what happened was you had to find the hidden path, but you were stuck doing a puzzle to find the hidden path. That puzzle was ridiculous. It took me about 7 hours to figure that shit out.
That didn't bother me. The next one.
Third is when you were in the final fight running around the river.
Fuck that bit! Fuck that bit! No!
And he kept getting stronger and stronger. You were trying to shoot the blue bits to blow up in front of him, and it just kept coming back.
I swear that guy had a button in his back pocket going, right, debug mode, debug mode, debug mode. That's what he was fucking doing. Oh my god. I fucking hate that. I truly hated that.
And you would just shoot him and just be like, and he'd fucking start chasing you, bro. And that was it. You try and run, you try and get away.
I know.
There's nowhere for you to go. Just a circle.
I kept dying on that bit, and I was shouting so hard on the flat, everybody was like, is he okay?
No, I am not
It's
okay.
like-
I am sick of this fucking game.
Yeah. I remember shouting... I remember shouting at the game, I'll fucking stab your parents, and they were just laughing so hard at that.
What, you just turned around and looked at the game and you just like, this is why nobody likes the Russians.
Wow. Wow. Just really letting that anger out, ain't you, gamer?
Hey, we can say that in today's world right now. We can actually say that in today's world. Think
Yes,
about
we
what's
can.
going on. You know?
Speaking of Russians as well, I can't fault one game that I fucking love by them, and that is, of course, Tetris. I've become that guy where I fucking love Tetris.
I wonder how many games you can name though that actually had a Russian character or a Russian enemy, something of a sort. Let's see what games you remember that had Russians as the forefront of the game.
Fuck.
I mean, for me, straight up, I'll go Modern Warfare 2 because Makarov, right? The
Metal
American
Gear
Russian.
Solid 2. Colonel Sergei Galukovich. It's one of my
There you go.
redeems. Gorgeous General Galukovich.
Oh, there you go.
Galukovich, Russia will rise again. and Ray is the key. I'm like,
Wait, would you clash Reznov, right, from Black Ops 1? You played it, right?
yes. Yeah.
The storyline, I'm thinking the storyline, right? When you were, because you know how Reznov was just an imagination thing for you, right? As the main character of Mason. Do you think that he was classed as an enemy for that? For what he'd done to Mason?
I mean-
the way, because that is mental fucking torture. I know he was getting tortured with the numbers from elsewhere, right? And again, it was a Russian group that was doing this, funnily enough. But what bugged me was the fact that Sergei was the forefront of it all, leading it all along as if it was fucking.
Yeah.
Like, do you not feel that Sergei would have been classed as like his worst enemy in that type of
Sergei
instance?
would have been classed as his worst enemy in that. It does sound a lot like that, if anything.
Right?
Fucking hell.
I've just blew a hole in that game.
Yeah, you just blew a hole in that game.
Literally.
That was the equivalent. Like, that's the equivalent of what Big Bang did to Indiana Jones. Fucking hell. Where, like, if you just take him out of the story, it would have happened anyhow. So Indiana Jones literally does nothing in the movie, and it's like, oh, you asshole! That's because technically that's true. They even pinpoint it all out in that episode. I'm like, son of a bitch!
God.
You can't be serious.
Demo, what do I need to do right now if I need to quickly jump to the toilet? Just mute my mic and cover my camera for a sec. Because I've got a wee cover for it.
Just mute the mic and I will talk about some retro stuff. Basic stuff.
Here's something for you to talk about while we're away, right?
Yes, please.
What was your thoughts and what was your ideals when it came to what was the games called now? Oh, I've forgotten the name of them. Right, I'm gonna search it up. It was a PS2 franchise, right? It was only a PS2 franchise, so it wasn't out on any other console. It was only exclusive to PS2. And it was unbelievable, but it was so fucked up. What was it now? Where is it? I think it was the Dark Cloud series. Did you ever play them? Did you ever play the Dark Cloud series?
No, but you reminded me of a game and I'm probably going to talk about it.
What's that?
You ever heard of the Bouncer?
Yes, please do. I am keeping the headset on to listen to your convo on this one. I need to hear this.
I have to only do the intro of the game where the guy is so enthusiastic of just announcing his fucking name. The Bouncer! I remember that game so much, and it used to infuriate me. And just putting this out here as well, he doesn't dress like a bouncer. The guy doesn't dress like a bouncer. It's if Cloud and Sora had a fucking child, and it came out looking like, well, that. That is Cloud and Sora having a fuck baby.
Wow.
The Bouncer was, oh my god, was that a launch title? It couldn't have been a launch title, but I remember owning a copy of this game and I could not complete it. And the story just got weird, but that's typical Square Enix shit. They're like,
but then Volk was such a good character though. Volk was so good though.
He was
Because
good.
it wasn't the main character called Sion.
Sion, yes, I remember that.
Yeah, because I remember when the woman got kidnapped and she would shout, Sion!
Yeah, and I'm
And
like,
she was captured by the guy that had the fucking panther as a pet that played the piano.
yeah. Wasn't the girl a robot as well?
Yeah, I remember that.
That fucking threw me off. I was just like,
So you've been shagging a robot for your whole teenage life?
Well, actually, my first thought was, why am I getting Austin Powers vibes off that shit?
Yeah, baby!
You're a fembot! Machine gun jubblies? How'd I miss those, baby?
I will be back in a hot second. It'll take me 30
Yes,
seconds. to get
please
back.
do. While I look up some other games, because I know, oh my god. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to look up my actual shelf. Hang on a second. Oh my god, I have loads of games to talk about here. I have way too many, I've lost count. Oh, you know what? I will talk about that. Brutal Legend. That was like, that game was so unique. The fact that they made Jack Black a roadie. I thought that was incredibly clever. Even like the start of the screen as well, where, well, the title card, where it's literally Jack Black walking into a record store and, what is it, like, he's looking for the super special secret record, and then he gets it, and then the whole story's in that one record. How fucking mint is that? And it was just, oh my god. What's the company?
You're talking about there.
What's the company?
It's
Double Fine.
It's like a remake on a game version of like the Pick Up Destiny, isn't it?
No. It's its own legitimate game where Jack Black is playing as a roadie, and he gets sent into this world which is just basically fucking heavy metal rock, like shit you would find on an Iron Maiden CD. It's like, oh, it's fucking cool, man. I'm gonna have to play that one day. And they even get like fucking like rock legends involved as well. They get Lemmy Kilmister. They get Ozzy Osbourne. They got the guy from Judas Priest on there as well. Like, it's fucking good. And like, it's so cool. Like, oh my god. Like, I know there's a lot to take in on that, but what I loved about it, I just loved like, wow, the world looks great. Jack Black voicing this character is amazing, and the music is phenomenal. It's fucking phenomenal.
Do you remember the old Tekken games as well?
Oh yeah.
By any chance? Like really old. I'm talking like you've got the red-haired guy with army trousers. He used to stand there on one leg, just kicking his way through the whole fucking map. Just kicking his way through the whole map.
Remember
Like,
Tekken 2?
I think that was Tekken 2, yeah, I'm sure it was.
Fucking Kazuya Mishima. Not the devil, I mean Kazuya Mishima. When you're playing it normally, then you're facing him and he just keeps whooping your ass every fucking time. You lose. Continue. Yes. Up, you lost again. You lose. Continue. Start again.
They had the same voice and the same thing on Soul Calibur 2, didn't they?
Oh, I fucking love Soul Calibur. I do love Soul Calibur.
I think that game died after 3 though.
It
Very
did.
hard depth and dived.
I will. It actually used. It used to be called Soul Blade. Soul Blade. And it was the first one. My favorite guy was the one with the nunchaku, because I can actually use nunchaku.
Oh, you know how you were talking about games from your shelf and stuff, right?
Yes, please.
Can I possibly put one in if I find it? I still remember the game, but there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Yes!
There we go. Is it a?
Yeah,
Is it a classic?
Bro!
Dude, you actually got that? Oh, that's
Bro.
mint. Oh my god, you actually have it. That's fucking like,
The old storyline where you got scouted by James Storm, and
Yeah.
when you went into TNA, the first person you fought alongside was the shit version of Eric Young. The blonde-haired, scared version.
I'll tell you what was the strangest storyline in any wrestling game, like classic retro wrestling game, by the way. WrestleMania 19 on the GameCube, where basically you get thrown out of the arena and then you have to do some sort of mission where you've got to sabotage WrestleMania 19 by going to construction sites and whatever and start beating up security people. I wish I was making this up, by the way. And yes, I am probably going to do a playthrough on that game and go, yes, everybody, this is happening right now. This is a wrestling game.
What? Well, it reminds me of 2006, where you've done the Raw storyline, and you were fighting alongside William Regal, right? And what a storyline this was, but The concept of it that was really bad was when Eugene was used as a weapon against you. Now, the way that Trish went about this was ridiculous. Not only did she manipulate an absolute idiot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But then it's like she just turned around to him and went, if I grind up against you and make you feel part of me, you may gain some dumb man strength. You know how dumb people are like the strongest people on planet Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was it. All
Wow.
because she just went, oh, Eugene. That was it. And now, after that, all he wanted to do was batter me and William Regal. That's all he wanted to do, just batter
Fucking
me and William
hell.
Regal. And he literally he'd sit there, he'd look at you, and he'd just do a massive chop to your head and take you down like Big Show. Honestly. Honestly, Lord, Great Khali actually would be a better reference. He was basically the dumb version of Great Khali when he walked up to you in the ring.
Wow.
But the storyline of it, with the way she manipulated him and stuff like that, and the way that all went around, it was unreal because they not only did they exploit disabilities in that game because of that, right? That was heavy disability exploitation. It was also female exploitation as well, like to the highest degree. It's like this is how women gold dig, basically. Like that's the concept they put across in that game, bro.
I don't like things like that. Like it's
Yeah,
fucking.
it was up to stereotypes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
That was such a negative stereotype back then. Like, oh, if you're big, you do not have a brain.
Aye.
Fuck
Aye,
off!
Or as I say, when with William Regal, they made him say that he was having a cup of tea. He fucking hates tea.
Yeah.
He hates tea. He doesn't like it.
Remember Saints Row Third, and you're actually mates with one of the giant ones, and he's smart as fuck. Fucking too right on that shit.
Aye, damn right. I mean, we know too many giants that are smart. Look at Big Show himself in real life.
Big Show in real life, he's a fucking genius.
Oh, aye.
But yeah, no, like I hate games where sometimes negative stereotype. Yeah, fucking all right.
Another one, basically. You know, like when you played the SmackDown storyline in 2006 and you had Teddy Long, you know?
Yes.
I'd literally, like, they made it out as if, like, that was the greatest thing on the planet, but it was really, really bad, to be fair. It was really bad. Like, what they done with Teddy Long and how they perceived him as well is, like, this massive playboy type player.
Yeah, I don't think Vince was behind that going, right, make him like he's the sexiest man in the world. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. I make money.
The other side has a manipulative woman that's exploiting disabilities. Why don't we have a person in power that literally uses his power to get women?
That's so fucking true.
Why not?
What's gonna be the worst offender for games like that? Fucking hell. Remember the bully games on the Rockstar game? Bully.
Right.
Fucking love that and how ridiculous
it was. On the Wii. Everybody played it on Nintendo Wii.
Really? I thought it was on PS.
Yeah.
I may have to look that up.
And it was either Bully 1 or Bully 2, but it was very, very famous on the PS2 and the Wii, I believe.
Oh, thank you for letting me know that, because that's something I'm going to look into now.
Do you want to know how I knew it was on the Wii?
How was it on the Wii?
To begin with.
How?
Because I was at my cousin's house, and I hadn't been there for years, and she was sitting there telling her older brother how to play the game.
Oh.
And that's how I knew.
Oh.
And it was on the Wii, because he was sitting there with a nunchuck in his hand.
Well, I'm going to have to look that up on the Wii then. I'm gonna look. I have got a Wii U. It still classes as a Wii because you can still play Wii games in there and whatever. Like, I got a Wii U and a GameCube. There's no point in me owning a Wii if I've got a GameCube and I've got a Wii U.
The Wii's classic with the old-fashioned sensor and.
Yeah, well, this came with the sensor and everything. My Wii U came with the sensor and that, so I'm okay with that. If anything.
I just meant like the old-fashioned sensor and the way they were, like they were so bad.
Oh,
the
yeah.
sensors were so bad. Well,
That's
you could
funny.
get a makeshift one that was wireless, right? That you had to charge or put batteries in, and that was better than
Well-
the original one that you plugged directly into the console.
Well, some genius said if you just lit 2 candles and just put them from left to right, the Wii motion pockets pick it up. I wish I was making that up. I wish.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't even need to buy a Wii set, so you just need 2 candles.
You need 2 candles, yeah. How fucking weird is that? That's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I know. I don't get it either. Cause it's fucking...
See the way I'm looking down right now? I'm looking down at the bottom of this screen and I'm thinking to myself, the fuck? Mind blown. I'm shocked.
I know. Oh my god, you mind fucked me. That's what it feels like.
Mind fucked?
Yeah.
Bro, my brain never got mind fucked, I got mind raped. Like that forced its way into my brain.
That forced its way
That
into my...
penetrated me in ways that I never thought possible.
Wow, I feel like I took away your innocence.
As if it was ever there.
Yeah, I had no innocence back. No, actually, no, sorry, scratch that. I did have innocence. I think video games have fucking corrupted that.
No, do you want to know what ruined my innocence? When I was 5 years old, sitting in school when I believed in Santa, and I told my teacher Santa's coming, and she went, Santa's not real.
Fuck that.
Honestly.
I remember that. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my God.
My teacher told me when I was 5 that Santa wasn't real. I went home crying. Like, that was so bad. I actually ran out of school that day and went home crying.
Damn.
Evil witch that she was.
Evil witch that she was.
Well, my mum went up to the school and she was like, how do you do that? That's my job. How do you do that to somebody, wreck a child's innocence like that? That's no great. You know? Now he knows that the Easter Bunny's no real. Now he knows the Tooth Fairy is no real. He's only 5.
Oh, God. You don't want to go there, trust me. And because
You got to give them some time with their innocence, right?
Jesus Christ.
I just got to understand it all, you know? Gutted.
You know what?
That's right, everyone. The guest has completely lost it.
That one was just for you. That one was just for you.
Right, we're coming to the Brit end. What do you expect? Huh?
We are coming to the end, by the way. It's just fucking out.
This would be great.
I really hope that you had a good time on this, man. I'll let you know definitely if you want to be part of the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
110.
we've got a whole list of people that want to be on this, and I know they'll probably want to have a good belter, and I know you probably want to think of another topic that we got to talk about.
Oh, for us, it's definitely movies is going to be next. It'll be either movies,
Yeah.
TV series, or maybe a mixture of both, because we've got a lot to talk about there when it comes to watching stuff.
Dude, I could spend 2 hours on just one movie. On one
yeah,
movie,
yeah.
I could
So
do that.
think about how much we got to get through on that one, bro.
Oh, definitely, absolutely. Well, guys, I think we will call it a day. But thank you very much for watching us and talking about our crazy fun times.
Just very quickly before you go, right?
Yes.
One game we forgot to mention, Demo.
Oh, yes, go on.
Cannot go without mentioning.
Go on.
The Need for Speed Underground series. Need for Speed Most Wanted was good too.
One
but
and 2, I fucking love them. 1 and 2. Underground 1, Underground 2, I love them. There you go. Hello there.
soundtracks.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But yes, they were just so good, and I have to get those games again. Thank you, because they are on my checklist now, Mr. Gamer.
Not a problem. I had to give you that, bro, because these games were too good to miss.
But we want to say, everybody, thank you very much for watching us. It has been an absolute pleasure. This has been the first podcast, and also thank you for listening to us. It's been an absolute pleasure. And again, guys, go check out my guest co-host, of course, Mr. Gamer. He's from the Gamer Guild. And again, you're a belter. You are an absolute legend, you know that. And
belter in Scotland is not a good word depending on where you go. Glasgow is good. Edinburgh, we call it, like, for the ugly person. Just saying.
Okay. Sorry about that, I didn't want to say that. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. Streams get exported to YouTube 24 hours after. Official link tree here and some merch. I will be getting some lounge and out merch in the works, so I will keep you updated on that, definitely. And guys, remember, this is also getting uploaded to the SoundCloud, so go check out the SoundCloud. The actual music as well is up. The music is up, so you can listen to the countdown music, the intro music, and the and the nice little jazz music in the background. I mean, we can't hear it, but you lot can.
Listen, guys, make it popular enough. iTunes and Spotify will accept us. Come on.
Spoofy! And again, check out all of the Discords that is featured on this Lounging Out podcast, because trust me, it's just, oh my god, I for my first one, for this to be our first one, it's just been an absolute pleasure, and again, thank you all very much again.
No, it's been brilliant.
But yes, I will see you all for podcast number 2. Well, we'll let you know when, and we are signing out, and stay beautiful. Stay beautiful.